Now, I'd be the first person to admit that I really have a soft spot for cheese. I really do enjoy cheese, and I like it even better if there's a slight hint of beer flavor in there. So today on Jay's World Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make an open-faced sandwich called Welsh Rarebit. It's super easy, it doesn't take long at all, and the flavor is out of this world. For this recipe, you're going to need 1 cup of brown ale. Now, you can use Guinness. I'm not using that. I'm using a wonderful brown ale that I found locally. 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, a half a cup of coarsely grated cheddar cheese, something nice and sharp, 1 heaped teaspoon of English mustard powder, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and 2 large slices of bread. And I'm using an artisan bread, but you could use a sourdough or anything like that. I'm just using a basic bull recipe. Now, really putting this together is not difficult at all. We're going to start off by warming very gently and not to boiling, but just until it's nice and warm, our ale. Very gently. As I say, you really don't want this to boil, you just want it to get warm. And once it's just about steaming, we're going to take it off our heat and just let it set us aside for a couple of moments. And now, in a saucepan, I'm going to quickly toss in our butter. And we're just going to let that go until it's starting to slightly foam. And just as it's bubbling, we're going to add in our flour. And mix it all together really well. And then we're just going to let that cook for about a minute. And now we're going to start adding our ale just a little bit at a time, basically to make a thick sauce. And you'll want to use a whisk for this part. And keep adding until you've got a nice, smooth, thick sauce like that. Turn your heat down a little bit. And now we're going to add in our cheese. And just gently whisk that through. Now, this is going to thicken up quite a lot, and it's going to become quite a thick paste. Kind of like that. And at this point, we're now going to add in our mustard and our Worcester sauce. Now, traditionally, a lot of people will add in their chives into this. So about a tablespoon if you're going to do that, and this is the point where you would do that. But you basically are wanting to make a nice, very rich looking, thick paste like that. And now that our sauce is ready, we're going to get our broiler going to its highest setting. And for those of you in England and South Africa, that's your grill in your oven. So get it to your highest setting while we prepare our bread to take our sauce. And I'm using bull, as I mentioned, and what you want to do is you want to just get yourself 2 really nice big slices. Perfect bread. And again, a lot of people use a sourdough for this, so if you want to, you can absolutely do that. We're going to take our 2 slices and simply put them on a pan like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to throw that under the grill just until these are well toasted. And now we're going to just quickly flip those 2 pieces over, like that. And we're going to spread some of our sauce on top of each one. It's going to be quite thick, and that's quite okay. And make sure that's spread really well across our bread. And now we're going to pop that back in the oven until the top is nice and bubbly and quite well toasted. And once you take it out of the oven, serve it immediately while it's still piping hot. And I cannot wait to tuck into this. And I'm just going to take a little piece off the side here, but that sauce and that smell is so good. That does not disappoint. The first sort of hint I got was just a slight flavor of that ale in there and the mustard, but the cheesiness is just so good, and I love the crunch of the bread underneath that. That is just really exceptional. Doesn't take long at all, but well worth a little bit of extra effort for something different other than a grilled cheese or an open-faced grilled cheese. This is the next level. You have to try this, and if you do, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below how it turned out for you. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and remember to turn on notifications so that you know when my next video drops. Remember too that you can follow me on all of my social media, and those links are below in the comment section as well. If you would like to use my bull recipe, you can find that right here. Thank you so much for watching, and well, until next time, happy eating.